Hey there guys, still no intro, I should probably work on that. It's not like my Resident Evil playthrough, I can't just say fuck you Xavier for my intro every single time. As nice as that would be. But no, I've still not got an intro, I'll have to work on one. Maybe ask my friends, see if they've got any good ideas and stuff like that. I'm just clueless, I have no idea. I've got opinions, no ideas. The way to be. But yeah, this video today I'm basically just going to be talking about some operator changes. So ways I think operators need to be tweaked in Siege, for the better, for the worse. You know, so, some are too powerful in some situations. Some operators just aren't good at all. They're really just not. They're terrible. So I'm just going to be talking about some buffs and nerfs to different operators today. Nothing really crazy. I haven't got any new operator ideas. I've seen a load floating around on Reddit, so I might do a series of my thoughts on those, some of the operator ideas on there, because some people are just way too creative, man. Some people have just got ideas for days. I've just not got any. I don't know what to do. And I was always the kid in school where it was like, oh yeah, go ahead and draw something from your mind, and you just get a fucking stick person, because I'm not creative at all. I wouldn't know what to do. Or I could picture what I wanted, I just couldn't put it across. So, yeah. So, basically just some of the operator changes that I think need to happen. There's a lot more buffs than nerfs. There are a lot of operators in this game that aren't quite up to par. There aren't many that are just a million miles above the rest. It's, for the most part, a pretty balanced game at the minute. Until the new DLC operators come out and completely throw the meta off and everyone starts running around screaming, the end is nigh, the end is nigh. But so far they've done a good job. Ubisoft have done a good job of balancing the operators. I'm happy with most of it for the minute. But some of the ones that I think definitely need a buff, because they don't get picked enough, and when they do get picked, you look at the person who's picked them and you think, why are you doing this to us? Why are you handicapping us like this? So first off, it's Castle. Some people use Castle brilliantly. When we used to play in the ESL, a couple of my friends had played Castle and they did really, really well. Like it was necessary for some maps just to slow the attackers down, really get the attackers thinking and give us time to plan. But now it just, Castle, you look at him on the team and you think, God, here we go again. And as soon as he puts it up on a window, you think, brilliant, so now I can't stand in this room because Fuse is just going to come and ruin my day. And that's one thing I think needs to be changed. My brother actually came up with this one. Barricades, the Castle barricades, should stop Fuse from like doing his thing. He shouldn't be able to trigger one of his cluster charges on Castle barricades. That way you can cut it off for him, and that way Castle is a direct counter to Fuse. Fuse is no longer smiling or happy. You can feel the excitement from him because Castle went ahead and he barricaded that master bedroom window on house for secure the area. And Fuse can feel the triple kill. He can feel it. So if Castle's a direct counter to Fuse, that then also nerfs Fuse slightly, and he's not as OP as some people are crying out that he is now, because he can get aces for days. He's not bothered. He'll just kill an entire team with one cluster charge. Is what he does. It's cool. It's chill. I think it'd be also kind of useful, not incredible, but it's definitely an improvement from where Castle is now. If the barricades can be placed over wooden barricades, so for example you've got a Thatcher getting a bit giddy, he's running, he wants to smash down this wooden door, hits the wooden barricade, oh look, it's a Castle barricade. He hasn't got a breaching charge because he's running claymores. He's got to either find a different way around or stand there and smack it 12 times until it falls down. Like, he's really put a dent in his plan. And then another, this is ridiculous, but it popped into my head and I spoke to my brother about it a couple of times. What if they were magnetic, like the way that they stuck to the door frame was with a magnet? And then, I don't know, say for example, only defenders could run through, say they had a key card, they'd swipe, And then they'd swipe the card and the magnetic door would open for like 2 seconds, and then they could run out and let the defenders run around and roam and do their thing, but attackers would have to destroy it. It would also then slightly buff Thatcher, because Thatcher would be able to counter them with his EMP grenades and basically just open the door completely. It'd just fall off and be useless, and Castle would just sit there and cry like he currently does now whenever he sees that there's an Ash or anyone with breaching charges on the attacking team. The next operator that definitely needs a buff. Reddit have been crying about it, YouTubers have been making montages about it. Buff Blitz. Blitz needs a buff. He needs some help. So obviously he needs a smaller head hitbox. The earmuffs on his head shouldn't count as hitbox. They just shouldn't. It's not fair. It makes his head like twice as big as any of the other attacking operators. It's not fair. They stick out over and around his shield, and it just makes it too easy to kill him. And also, I think it'd be nice if there was a clearer indication of when an enemy was in range of the flash. So, countless times when I've dabbled playing Blitz, think, yeah, fuck it, I'll play Blitz. I flash them and think, yeah, that's it, they're blind now, because they've started to do the animation where they put their arms in their face and they're like screaming. But it turns out that on the enemy screen they can see you absolutely fine. You haven't done anything to them. So then you just run at them and they just shoot you like the fucking idiot that you are. Maybe if there was a clearer indication, maybe if the little icon in the bottom right changed colour when you were in range. It's a bit tricky, but it's possible, and it's something to think about. But definitely make his hitbox smaller. I know that that's something that they are currently looking into doing, but it needs to happen fast. The game's been out for over a year now, and Blitz has been unplayable pretty much for the most part. It's not fair. And then IQ has constantly gone through buff after buff after buff, and it's just not getting any better for her. I think to put an end to it and make it so that she won't be incredibly useful. People won't be like, yeah, I'm going to pick IQ, I'm going to main IQ. Some people do, but it's not going to drastically change. But I think she should have the ability to use her gadget with her primary weapon. It's not going to piss the defenders off, is it? It's not going to be game breaking. It's just going to make it easier for IQ, so she can have it flipped out like a heartbeat sensor in Modern Warfare 2. She can have it flipped out and she can just walk around doing her thing with her primary weapon ready to shoot. Like if she runs around the corner and Pulse is like, oh, hi, how you doing? She doesn't cry. She doesn't just look up into Pulse's eyes while sad music begins to play in the background and everything is black and white. No, she just shoots back because she's got a good gun. There, simple. Easy as you like. And poor Nerfbeard. Blackbeard is basically the anti-IQ. They made Blackbeard and were like, yeah, he's too damn strong, let's just ruin him. Just ruin him. He's still useful. I get that, oh yeah, that one bullet that hits the shield, that would have been you dead. But 3 bullets and that shield's gone. It's kind of useful, I guess, if you've got the reactions of a god and you're able to quickly like snap onto your target and put 4 bullets into them and down them. But I think what needs to happen, maybe you could increase the HP on his shield, like make it take 1 or 2 more bullets. Nothing incredible like it used to be, where it'd take a full fucking mag to destroy that thing. Maybe make it take 1 or 2 more bullets from what it does at the minute. But he definitely needs to be able to move quicker. I saw a video, I can't remember who it was by. I think it was Get Flanked. He was testing it, just trying to prove basically how bad they've nerfed Blackbeard. His gun is... the recoil on his gun is crazy. If you've got the shield on, you move incredibly slow. And if you've got the shield on and your aim down sights, you move slower than Montaigne. with a fully extended shield. That's a joke. This one little piece of bulletproof glass on the end of a rifle makes you move slower than a massive French guy carrying this giant hunk of metal, just doing his thing, just blocking bullets for days. And Blackbeard moves slower than that guy, and you can still shoot all of Blackbeard's body and legs and arms. It's not fair. And that moves me on to the nerfs as well. In fact, no, I think there is one more operator that does need a buff, and it's Echo. I think the hitbox for his the stun thing that his drone does, where it makes people drunk. The hitbox needs to be bigger than just like a pixel on the attacker's head. Because countless times when I try and Echo, I was like, yeah, let's try this guy out, see what it does. I don't think I stunned anyone. I think I stunned like 2 people because I didn't understand that you had to aim at the very centre of their forehead. I think that's too much. Maybe if it was just like the chest up and it got them, it stunned them, that'd be alright. That's hell. Some people I know can't aim that well. They still wouldn't be able to hit shit like that with Echo. But it'd make it better for people that could. It'd make him a more viable option for people that sometimes just want to say, yeah, fuck it, I'll play Echo. Why not? Let's do it. They won't be like, nah, I think I'm just going to leave it. His gadget's not that great. His gun's kind of mediocre at long range. Yeah. It'd make him better. And now, so, from the Blackbeard thing onto the nerfs. Montaigne. Some people think Montaigne's perfect how he is. Me, I see a Montaigne on the enemy team and I just run and cry. I just cry. My friends are all like, what's wrong? What's the matter? They've got a Montaigne! And they just run. They leave me. They're like, oh fuck that, you can deal with that guy. I'm not doing that. Because Montaigne is evil. Pure evil. Look into his eyes and tell me he's not evil. You can throw nitro cells at him and he just sponges that. Kapkan. He can just walk through all of the Kapkan traps on the map and ruin Kapkan's day. Kapkan spent time running around the map putting those down, and Montaigne just ruins it all. He just walks through them. Not even bothered. Don't even change his day in the slightest. So I think what needs to happen is Montaigne needs to move slower with his shield fully extended. The amount of times I've thrown a nitro cell over him to detonate it behind him, because you can't kill him now if you throw it in front of him. It just takes like 20 damage and he looks at you like, hey, you're a dickhead. You've got to get it behind him now. And it's fucking hard. Like, he just walks back over it and that's it, it's done. So he needs to move slower. And finally, Glaz. People have been crying that Glaz is too OP now, and it's simple. Just take the smoke grenades off him. Make it so that he has to pair up with an Ashe to sort things out and get things done. Just remove his smoke grenades and everyone's happy. So that's basically my list of ways that the operators in the game could be changed. If you've got any other ideas, feel free to comment them on my 20 subscribers. Go on, boys. Comment. Give me your ideas. And if you've got a cool name for this series, comment that as well, because at the minute I'm just going to be calling it Operator Changes Episode 1. Yeah, creative. Told you I'm creative. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Finally finished the Resident Evil Let's Play. That's that done, unless I do the DLC, which I probably won't. I will play it, but not record it. But that's the end of that. And now we'll see where we go from here. See you in the next one.